Well, everybody, we're at Tranquille Creek here, and it is September 22nd, 2025. There seems to be a little bit of confusion as to what's going on down here. Can we pan? Can't we pan? And I see the park rangers down here as well today, so hopefully we can get some reliable information here and get it out to you, because I think that's when gold's at just about $5,200 an ounce. We need reliable information. Okay, so just to be clear, it says here, below dam closure, in-stream recreational activities remain closed. Below the dam, dogs on leash permitted on trail only. Okay, so recreational activities above the dam only. Gold panning restricted to hand and shovel panning only. Do not undercut banks. Dam is located 2 kilometers north of the trailhead. Okay, so we are going to see that. And what's going on here? Okay, send your observation. Well, we'll see if we can find a snake. It's a snake too, right? So let's go that 2 kilometer walk, see what we can find. Wow, yeah, I see that the river level is quite low right now. Definitely be prime time for prospecting, that's for sure. Wow, that's definitely prime. Okay, so there we got another sign, and maybe head down here and take another look around this bend here. Don't see any fish here. Definitely no fish, and there's no dead fish up here. And you can see this bank here that's been heavily worked over, and people are just wanting to get out there and do some panning. So I think gold hit Canadian prices anyways, 5,160 bucks, I want to say. Something really close to that. I bet you it's going to hit $5,200 for spot price probably this week. You watch. And the gold prospectors are eager to get their shovels in the ground and pans in the water, right? It's definitely something that is on everybody's mind. It's kind of funny with the prices of gold the way that they're going, and you know, and silver as well is jumping up pretty good, so you definitely want to keep an eye on the silver. And I bought my Gold Monster 1000, I want to say about 3 years ago, and that I bought the full kit. Like, it came with all the accessories, 2 different pads and all this stuff, and or helicoils or coils, and it was like $1,000 bucks, 1,200 bucks, something like that. And if I go on Amazon today and look up the exact same thing, it's over $3,400, and that is strictly because of the price of gold driving up the demand for these tools that people are using to detect gold or whatnot. Now, on this panning reserve, you're not actually allowed to use such tools anyways, right? You can only use that on your claims. And on the panning reserve, you're restricted to a hand pan and a shovel. That's pretty much all you get. And you can use your classifier, but outside of that, you're really limited as to what you're able to use. So I'm not sure why everybody's buying the metal detectors if you don't have a claim, but yeah, they're selling like hotcakes as well. So gold fever, it's here. It's amongst us, and we all have it, right? We all want to just find those 3 or 4 nuggets, you know, and cash in. So I can understand why people are antsy to get out. So I just had a quick brief powwow here with a couple of the park rangers here, and so they have confirmed they couldn't go on camera. They don't have the training to be able to be spokespeople on camera, so you know, I fully respect that. And but they did actually mention a few kind of key things to me here, and I'll get some more information here as we go along. They were actually up here at this recreational spot, which is about, I'm gonna say, half the distance that you need to walk to be able to do the panning right now. And it's a little bit of a recreational area that I've never actually seen open before, but we're gonna go by it. And they're having a, what the heck did she call it, some kind of salmon palooza or something for the salmon. So it's supposed to be, you know, pink salmon, right, or running up the river here. So this Saturday from 11 till 3, they're having an organized event up here, and there'll be lots more information or whatnot. So, you know, if you can come out, you know, definitely come out here and support that. And they're kind of hoping for the salmon to come up, but like as we've seen earlier on, the water level's so low. There's no rain in the forecast. And in talking to them, they're looking at opening the dam some to allow more water to come up the river, because the salmon are kind of stuck right now. There's not enough water to get into the stream, so that's a problem, right? And so hopefully that can be mitigated. Quite frankly, the salmon don't operate on the same schedule as we do for you know, Saturday 11 till 3 type of things, but you know what, anything's possible, and we'll see what happens over there. So here's the little recreational spot. You can see the washrooms here. There's a little shelter over there that they'll probably set information booth and whatnot, and people will not watch the salmon go by type of thing. But this particular stream should be, you know, kind of pink with salmon coming up here. I believe it's a record run this year for the salmon. And if we don't get up here again to see the salmon in this area, I'm gonna go and check out one of the other fairly local spots to us. And it's always kind of cool to see the salmon, but it's a little bit earlier. It's a little bit early still, so we'll just keep an eye out for them, right? They don't they're actually pretty on schedule, but they don't exactly have calendars like we got, right? So they get here when they get here, and of course they've got the same obstacles that you know, fish always have with having to deal with water levels and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll go down this trail here, take a little look at the river, see what we got. The park rangers did confirm with me firsthand that the panning is closed below the dam. So below the dam, you gotta essentially walk 2 kilometers. All of this area is closed here still, and we're only about halfway there. So we're gonna continue to walk up the pathway. Real easy walk, right, to get up there, and we'll see if there's anybody panning just kind of close to the dam, but we'll see. There's lots of cars in the parking lot, so anything is possible. But again, you know, not everybody's willing to go on camera, so that's a whole nother thing. So anyhow, let's continue walking. If nothing else, this is just a beautiful walk here. And the rangers had also told me that panning was pretty much just been closed off here this year in its entirety. So there's been no panning on the river on this lower 2 kilometers all year, and the only panning that's been allowed since May has been on the other side of the dam, so at the 2 kilometer mark from the parking lot. So just to kind of clarify that, right? So if you're packing a shovel and a pan and your lunch and maybe a couple of wobbly pops. It's 2 kilometers. You got to bring that down here to be able to put a shovel in the ground and your pan in the water. But man, $5,200 an ounce. Gold fever, gold fever. It's real. People will do it. One of the things I haven't seen here is any bear scat, so we're kind of always on the lookout. This time of year, bears are starting to make their way back to a spot for the winter time, and usually cross through these areas. And what's actually also unique about, well, I don't know if it's unique, it just depends on what side of the river you're on. Here in Kamloops, on the Tranquille side, or the north side of the lake, you can run into rattlesnakes. So rattlesnakes is it's an actual thing here. Down on the river here, I've been panning and came across some small rattlesnakes, and on the south side of the river, it's mostly just look at that. On the south side of the lake, it's actually gopher snakes. So they look a lot like a rattler, but they don't have the venom, and they don't have the rattle on the tail. But other than that, the snakes look quite similar. I've had one in my backyard, kind of cleaning up any mice that have been on the property there, and I haven't actually seen any mice for 2 years now since I've seen that snake. So they do a good job, that's for sure. Oh, what do we got here? And as we speak, there's a big bear shit right there. So definitely the difference between panning here and me panning at my gold reserve is now bears are everywhere, right, in the province, but down here we're on a reserve, so we can't exactly pack our 12 gauge with us, but on my claim I can, and I do. Just for that reason, you know, it's one thing you should definitely always have some bear spray with you while you're out recreational panning. They can kind of sneak up on you. They might just be curious. They might smell your lunch, whatever, but you just need to kind of be aware that they're around and in the area, and be able to frighten them off a bit. So on my gold claim, we're quite a bit more isolated and whatnot, so it just gets a little bit more serious while we're out there, and usually one shot over top of their heads and they're gone. So it's that's a good thing. So, and don't forget to look behind you once in a while. That's when you want to see. You keep checking back there for any critters following you along. So the reason for the closure for that first 2 kilometers is that apparently the ministry wants to protect the lower part of that river for salmon spawning. And I don't know, you guys that are watching this definitely know who Dan Hurd is, and Dan's done quite a bit of panning up here as well. And one thing that he's been fairly consistent on is asking guys to fill in their holes right when they're done. So, you know, you can see all through the stream here where guys have not done that, right? And one can't help but, you know, again, if we kind of got in and looked at it and not given it a trace, like, you know, made it not look like we've been there, who knows, it might have kind of gone under the wire a little bit better and given us more time and space down here. We could actually work around the salmon, but we also need the salmon, so we got to give them a place to breed and to survive at. So here we're coming up to the dam. This is the dam that is at that 2 kilometer mark where the sign down below says that we can pan from, right? So we're gonna go take a look here at the dam, see if we can see any fish actually fairly close to here, but we'll see. Right, so we can go that way to go panning. So we can continue on through here and all the way through. There is not gold claims right here. You got to check on the MTO, but there's actually at least a couple kilometers from here that you can go panning. So there's still lots of space to get your shovel in the ground. And so this is the dam here. But what's kind of funny is, what I don't understand is they're talking about releasing more water, but you know, this gate here is already fully up. Now this is the stream that feeds it, so this is the only thing that can get backed up, and quite frankly that's pretty damn low as well. So I don't think that the salmon are gonna have much of a chance getting up through here unless we get some pretty heavy rains to bring the levels up, and that seems to be what we need. So I'm afraid that probably come on Saturday, you can go to this Palooza event here on Saturday. It'd be good even just to get up here, stretch your legs, get some information like firsthand. Maybe if you got some questions like I did for the parks people, like just approach them, right, and ask them, you know, what the heck's going on down here? How come I can't pan in the first 2 kilometers? That kind of stuff. Just bring your questions, right, and bring your curiosity, and maybe learn a little bit about the this channel here as well, like the Tranquille River channel. But yeah, just come on out here on Saturday and get busy asking questions. So we'll see a couple guys here that are maybe heading up to do some panning, but we'll just kind of see here in a second. I'm just kind of looking at the time here. It's about 3 o'clock. Again, it's September 22nd, 2025. And I might just walk up there a little ways and see if there's some guys right around the corner. There's that first cliff where these hoodoos are over here, and I don't have to walk through much water to get over there, if any. So I'll go check that out, and we'll see what's going on. Okay, so that must be our actual 2 kilometer mark right there. So we're entered the gate here where it's become legal to do some panning. Again, that's 2 kilometers up from the parking lot. What I tend to do when I come here is to we'll jump in here in the river and wear some old shoes and just walk up the whole river. It's just a little bit easier to access that way and to get through all this stuff. So you can kind of come here and expect to get soaking wet, but it's okay. It's all in a day's work. $5,200 an ounce. That's what ends on every guy's mind that's walking up through here and finding that one big 1 kilogram nugget. That's that's every guy's dream, let me tell you. Can't remember what the actual spot prices. There's some more bear crap here, but I can't remember what the spot price was for the kilogram, but it's something, it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's just nuts. So I don't think I'm going to be buying any gold bars 1 kilogram in the near future, but hey, I'd sure like to melt up 1 ounce, that's for sure. So it's one thing to take the trail here, right? So you can take the trail to the next spot, but the fact of the matter is that by not walking up the river, you end up missing a whole bunch of potential spots that you could be panning for gold. And quite frankly, you got to find the spots that guys have not panned over, right? You need to find your own little nooks and crevices to get into. So to each their own, but this is a pretty well-worn path here. Okay, so we got up to the point there where I just was curious to see if there's any guys panning there. Looks like there's a little bit of work that's been done, a little bit of a pool kind of dug through there, but without actually going down. I didn't bring the right footwear to get down there, but that's what it is. And it's not really what I wanted my time to go towards here today. I just wanted to bring the actual facts to any of the people that view this particular video. And these are the types of things that I like to get out and do as the Rugged Retirees Adventure channel. So if you're a retiree or thinking about retiring, you might want to tune into the channel as well and see what else is there. I do some ATV excursions. I've got my old gold claim that I've actually only done 1 video on it this summer. We've been out traveling through the US and the Bigfoot trailer, doing some videos there as well, and got lots more coming up. I do apologize to my my regular viewers that I've kind of pushed the trailer adventures back a week. I wanted this video here to come out on Wednesday, or maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, just to be relevant for the time, and I think it's important to be able to report that as well. Plus, if people are coming to this, geez, I can't remember what she called it. I think she called it Pink Palooza. It's like where the river's supposed to be pink with salmon, right? Whoa, jeez. It's supposed to be pink with salmon, so we are kind of looking for getting some rains here, hopefully in the next couple, 2-3 weeks, and settle the score on that and get the salmon pushed up here. I might come up here and kind of see that as well, and get more bear scat. Not too fresh though. Yeah, it's not steaming. Anyways, all right. Just gotta get through this section here. Jeez, that is one steep hill. Gotta be a goat to get up here. Let's see, maybe the bear's in there. I don't think the bear's in there. They have no reason to be in there. Holy mackerel. Okay, so this is it. Doesn't look like it goes in there that far, but that's what it is. I don't know if people have been digging there, or natural erosion or whatever, but we're going to try to make it back down this hill without sliding on my keister. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in that has. If you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you found something of value here, could I ask you to click that thumbs up button? And if you feel so inclined, subscribe as well. Leave a comment. You know, if you've panned here before, or you miss panning here or whatnot, or you agree or don't agree with something that's happening down here, you know, drop your comments below, and let's have a little chat about it. I just wanted to recap all the facts. So the facts are that panning has been closed at Tranquille Creek for the first 2 kilometers all year. Okay, you can actually come to that 2 kilometer mark and go upstream of that and pan just like before, right? Shovel and pan, that's essentially all that you can use. No metal detectors, none of that kind of stuff. And that's what it is. So anyhow, you know, everybody's still welcome to come up here to Tranquille and try their luck and try to score that big 1 ounce on 1 ounce per day, right? That's what we need. But you know, hey, if you can find a whole kilogram nugget, that's gonna get you get you a lot further. But anyhow, hope that you enjoyed this video, found it informative, and Wednesdays is my normal day for videos to come out, and I will see you next week on Wednesday right here. Okay, have a good week. We'll see you at the next adventure. I think I'm just gonna walk.